Thank you to Ina for the invitation. And if I look to the internet and to the Facebook and to if I speak with our friends there in your country, I see that you do a lot of things for the development of the healthcare sector in your country, and I hope perhaps we could help a little bit. So just for today, I would like to inform a little bit about investment, sales, and marketing strategies for health and thermal tourism in the future. And I mean, of course, in the future. In the last few months, there was a lot of webinars where the people just talk about the problems in the COVID-19 pandemic time. But I hope that we have the chance to have a time after this coronavirus. So what would I like to do in the next 10, 12, 15 minutes? I would like to inform a little bit about my association, about the trend of medical wellness, what I feel is a trend, about some health tourism numbers, and some ideas for working together with one of our brands. So the association was founded in 2005. So we are, in my mind, one of the first associations worldwide who are dealing directly in the field of health tourism. We have some country partnerships. We are every year at the ITB. The problem is next year the ITB will be also virtual. The most world-leading trade show in Germany and worldwide. We have some tasks, of course, the task of an association like political lobby work, education, quality assurance program, but also we developed together with our partners a project, and we manage hotels and resorts. Just a very short overview about Germany. Most of you, of course, know a lot of things about Germany, but in my mind, two informations perhaps you don't know exactly. We are now about 81.5 million Germans. It was founded, of course, in 1949, directly after the Second World War. The lifespan of Germany is 81.8 years. And the Chancellor of Germany is this nice lady you sometimes see in your TV, is Mrs. Angela Merkel. She would like to stop next year with her work. We will see who will be the Chancellor after Mrs. Merkel. The biggest cities, it starts from my hometown, Berlin, with 3.5 million people, and it's ended by Frankfurt and Cologne with about 1 million people. In Germany, we have about 2,000 hospitals with 500,000 beds, but we also have about 45,000 hotels and 320 cure villages. So I just give you the idea of these two hospitals and hotels because we are dealing directly in the field between hospitals and hotels. The biggest hospital groups, perhaps you know the names. It starts by Helios, Asklepios, Vivantes, the Charité, Sana, and some more. If you look, and I would like to talk a little bit more about the field of medical wellness. Later, I just explain a little bit what is medical wellness. If you look to the headings of the European press, if you look to the market, you will see that about 45% of the Europeans are interested in the field of medical wellness. Selfies increase the demands for plastic surgery. Hotels and clinics can score points with medical wellness, or you just can read health tourism should be expanded. So this is, in my mind, a big field in which we, and I hope we together, could have the chance to work. But what is now medical wellness? All of us know, of course, the term wellness. That's a term divided from the well-being, or terms from well-being and fitness. But now the question is, what is medical wellness? And we just explain a very short definition, and we just say medical wellness is a combination of conventional medical services alternative therapies, and offers the relaxation in a traditional spa. So medical wellness works between hospitals and hotels. We have additional health programs, and it's a part of the healthcare tourism industry. You all know these pictures, the development of medical wellness. It starts, let us say, 120, 130 years ago till today. Some health tourism numbers, the market worldwide. Health tourism before, of course, COVID-19, this is the problem in the year 2020. It is, or it was a big billion US dollar market, about 30 billion US dollars. Some of the most important regions are Asia, the States, Europe, and Africa. Important countries, beside, of course, the Ukraine. Yeah, you are one of the players. I feel it's the United States, Germany, Turkey, and some other countries. For plastic surgery, it's, of course, South Korea. This is, of course, the number one. For burnout and prevention, it's, in my mind, Europe. And if you just talk about the medical treatments, and this is worldwide the same, you will see that the stay is minimum 4 to 7 nights. In 2050, just for information, and this is of course a big name for health tourism numbers, we are worldwide about 3.5 million people who are older as 100 years. What is medical tourism? Of course, you work in this field, or we work in this field. Medical tourism is a practice of traveling abroad in order to receive a medical treatment. The question is, could we develop together in own way for your country, for the Ukraine? I hope we could do this. Different types and terminology for the same is, of course, health tourism, medical journey, some other names, different types. Or why do you do health tourism in the field? Number one is, of course, for medical reasons, for recreation programs, or for unnecessary medical wellness interventions. The question is, what is the customer would like to see or to use in the field of these medical tourism? What we feel, or what the Europeans and the Germans are looking, number one will be, not number one, let us say it's different. It starts by eye lasers, dental treatments, skin tightening, orthopedics, reproductions, and of course, beauty and cosmetics. For hotels, it's also very typical to use thermal water, thalassotherapy, Ayurveda, Kneipp, and some other treatments in that field of water. 7 reasons why do you go abroad in the field of this medical tourism. One answer could be you don't have no special offers in your home country. The costs are perhaps cheaper. You want to be away from home for the treatment, or you got recommendations from friends or family. If you, or what we are doing as an association, we also have a quality assurance program. The main problem or field in my mind for medical wellness or for quality programs is to show the customer in which field you are working with quality criteria. So our quality criteria system starts on ISO. We start by 4- and 5-star category by hotels and some clinics. You could have the chance to get the certification together with the TÜV, the biggest association for quality assurance programs, or with our association. The main discussion, what we are doing, or what just I would like to show in very small 10 points, is investment, sales, and marketing. I know a lot of discussions or meetings like yours, like ours, where you discuss these points. But what I feel, to make it very clear and very easy, if you start with a new project or with the investment in a new hotel, I feel you look to 3 different points. For the investment, please find a way for a very clear positioning of your medical wellness hotel or hotel, whatever. Do good things and talk about it. Have a close cooperation with your investors. Develop a sustainable budget with unforeseen costs. Especially in this time, you see, if you don't have a budget, if you don't know exactly what could be the future, you could get a lot of problems. If you go to the sales, develop a sales and marketing strategy mix. All of us know it, with some direct calls, mailing, trade fairs, PR work, and more. Use perhaps some brands like, for instance, our brands, the leading medical wellness hotels and resorts. Use the development of laws for promotion of wellness and medical wellness in your own country. Try to get a very close partnership between your hotel and the local governments. And of course, make a nice marketing. Show your customer that you are working perhaps international. Use some special internet tools. Create a milestone plan. And don't forget, and this is of course a big problem in some projects we have here in Germany, don't forget you have to earn money with your project. At the end, just to show a little bit, I told it before, we have a brand called the leading medical wellness hotels and resorts. We would like just to show with some hotels and with some clinics that they are a premium brand in that field. We would like to develop a benchmark leadership to show what could be medical wellness and for hotels and for clinics. So at the end, and we just have these 10, 12 minutes, I would like to give a very clear conclusion. Let's work together and develop some hotels to leading medical wellness hotels and resorts or clinics and spas. And what I just mean was a high quality, of course, but not only for visitors, also for their own population. So thank you very much again. Thank you to Ina, and I hope you have a very nice conference there and see you soon. Thank you.